Welcome to Goosebuds, the podcast for the YA connoisseur, your one-stop source for all things 90s fiction and R.L. Stine, and also ranking dwarves by their butts.
Yes.
I have got to listen to this.
Oh, man.
Kevin was like, what if we start the show by introducing it? And I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
I was like, can we do that? It was less like we should. It was more like, oh, what a power move it would be to tell people what our podcast is about.
We have such a spooky podcast, too. And Kevin, you made a great point. This is the scariest intro for people who listen to the show regularly because they wonder if maybe they accidentally skipped 15 minutes ahead.
Yeah.
We just thought it might be nice if you're coming here for the first time, if you knew what you were getting into.
That's a good idea. Maybe you guys do a different intro. Each of us should take a stab at it. Kevin, you go.
Oh, okay. Hi, welcome to Goosebuds. I'm Kevin. These are my friends Chad and Paul.
Hi.
We talk about spooky stories written for children through the lens of 30-year-old people who sometimes make things. We swear, so if you're a child, you're going to learn new swears.
That was pretty good. Now, Paul, quick, do a third variation.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Goosebuds. This introduction is a lie. It never starts like this. It's always 15 minutes of something random that definitely ties back into the episode. So I'm lying to you right now. I'm glad we're getting off to a great start. Hello.
So now, as the editor, what I really want to do is make 3 versions of the podcast that we upload to different places. So, like, there's like Goosebuds red version, Goosebuds blue version.
The West Coast gets the red version. The Central Coast gets the blue. Wait, I want to be blue. I want to be Pokemon.
Okay,
blue.
So West Coast is blue.
Okay.
Yeah. Central would be, Central would have to be yellow, right? Because I feel like yellow was the bridge between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was also the flyover Pokemon game, too.
That's very true. But there's a lot of fun to be had, just like in Central America, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't left this coast.
We were supposed to explore Central America, and then a global pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't. It was Idaho.
Wait, are we talking about Central United States or Central America?
Both.
We're talking about Middle America.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe is the term. This is the correct term for the middle of America.
And this is how little I know about Middle America. I just considered Idaho part of Middle America, which it is not.
Wow.
Right? That's a Western American state, right?
I would say middle goes up to Illinois.
Illinois. Okay.
Well, I'm probably wrong, right? East Coast is like, yeah, we start at Ohio, probably.
I mean, we're all one love, guys.
Oh, for sure.
And speaking of the one love that unites all of us, Rush Limbaugh's dead.
He's fucking dead in the ground. Oh, my God.
Sorry, Chad. I felt like we were going towards talking about Pokemon, and then I was like, Chad really wants to bury Rush Limbaugh today. So.
I heard right before Rush Limbaugh died, he said, "The pain, it's filling my nutsack," and then he went, and died like Sonic. He like echo out died.
Oh, he doesn't deserve a Sonic death. I am sorry.
I mean, if he did deserve a Sonic death, it would be
yeah. I want him to drown in toxic water zone. What the fuck is that one called? I always forget.
Oh, chemical plant zone.
Chemical plant.
Oh, that level. Oh my God. Incredible music, incredible design, but scariest gameplay.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Drowning in purple is not how I'd want to go.
No, you know, it always made me think of the movie Abyss, which is a movie where they swallow a purple liquid and it helps them breathe underwater, but it was never as pleasant as that.
The Abyss also has the super dark scene. I've never seen it. I just know the beats, right? Is like they have to die and drown at the end and then resuscitate them.
Yeah.
Mm.
So imagining Tails doing that to Sonic.
It's scary. They drown, quote unquote, a mouse in it, and it's one of the scariest scenes.
Oh,
terrifying.
A mouse.
Yeah, poor mouse. But it comes back.
Yeah, he won Best Supporting Actor, so it's fine.
He beat out Mickey. That year.
Rush Limbaugh is fucking dead.
Yeah, fuck him.
I had to listen to his shitty, stupid voice my entire life, sitting in the backseat of my dad's car.
Me too. I had a conservative father, and yes, also did that. Yeah.
Well, not to give my dad any other credit, because he still made me listen to him. My dad wasn't even that conservative, but he was like, I want to listen to him to hear what the conservatives are going to argue about tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
That was his, like, he goes to McDonald's every morning and, like, has a cup of coffee and argues with other old men.
So he was prepping his show notes.
Yeah, but then he still made me listen to Rush Limbaugh for hours at a time. And I was, what a piece of shit, man. and here's my thought. Here's my hot take on Rush Limbaugh.
Chad's thoughts.
Chad thoughts. I saw on Twitter a lot of, like, hey guys, let's not speak ill of the dead. And sometimes I agree with that. You should just, be respectful.
Well, also, I mean, and this is a side note, if you're speaking ill of the dead, that's on you, and you're going to have the ghost repercussions. So,
well,
I mean,
Yeah, Paul, you're exactly right. The ghost repercussions is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, take your own risks, man. Let me fuck with some ghosts.
I think you need to, what I realize is, no, speak ill of the dead if they were a shitty person, because how else can anyone who's a piece of shit have a Charles Dickens Christmas Carol type thing, where the ghost of Christmas Present shows them, or the future shows them what's going to happen to them when they die.
Oh my!
You need to speak ill of the dead so that he can be like, "Oh, spirit, tell me this isn't true. They're all just making memes about my death." Yes, it's true.
Chad, are you positing that Rush Limbaugh did have a Christmas Carol experience and went, good enough?
Honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I did. I'm pretty happy with the life I lived.
All right, that makes, and I feel like in that scenario, with the big giant Grim Reaper Muppet looking at him like, really, dude?
Yeah, because the Muppet version is the definitive version, for sure.
I mean, I really do want to talk about how fucking creepy and eldritch all of the ghosts are in the text of Christmas Carol. That the Muppet version doesn't quite capture, but still does very well.
You're telling me that Hagrid Muppet doesn't do it for you?
No, that fits.
Me a giant man that goes, "Get to know me better, man," and it's like, "Are you Jamaican? I don't think you are, but are you Jamaican?"
he's just drunk. In the text, the first ghost or the first spirit is like shifting forms and like has multiple eyes and then multiple arms and then multiple heads. It's like a biblical angel in that it can't be comprehended and it's always shifting form.
Whoa, it's like a 4-dimensional creature?
Yeah,
wow.
It's wild. The Ghost of Christmas Present is still just big Santa Claus.
In all iterations, it's a fat man.
Yeah, it's just a big man, which is great. And then I think Muppets actually might have the creepier Christmas future.
That's just terrifying.
Yeah, he's a creepy guy.
The scariest one is probably, to me, the Scrooged version, where it's like a TV Grim Reaper. That one gets me a lot. But yeah, if you don't have people in the real world, in the living world, just like picking through the deceased clothes, going like, God, his TV show was terrible or whatever. Like you need to have that moment, or else, yeah.
You're saying we're doing good by talking ill.
We're celebrating because he was a hateful man.
Yes,
who turned other people into hateful people.
Yeah, he provided no love to the world.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you celebrate that?
Yeah, also, imagine, like, at the end of Star Wars, when the Death Star blew up, and the Ewoks are celebrating, and then Leia's like, come on, someone just died.
Don't speak ill of Palpatine's death, okay?
While Palpatine and I disagreed on a lot of things, I don't even know what the butt is in that.
I mean,
well,
did he even die, or was he secretly a clone now? I don't even know.
She got to the butt and she was like, you know what? Yub nub, bitches. And then she just jumped in and started dancing. It started playing the drums on those stormtrooper heads.
That's right. I like how we introed Goosebuds and then didn't talk about Goosebuds still anyway.
Look, we got our homework out of the way and then we had fun.
Yeah, we played a few levels of Mario in between. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. We are doing a special episode, by the way, today. Well,
It is special. Yeah, it is. There is something special about it. It's our first adventure episode with Kevin. And Kevin, you're going to take your first GMing duties or DMing duties or whatever Ming duties.
Yeah, whichever one isn't copywritten or right.
Whatever M is free.
Yeah.
I'd say Bookmaster if you're cool with the BM title.
BM is definitely the preferred nomenclature for sure.
I'll take a BM on this pod. I'll take a BM. Today we are reading. Oh shit! I have to fucking figure out how to navigate.
Oh shit,
this.
Kevin, you're blowing it. Oh shit,
this
Kevin,
is a real messy BM right now.
Today we're reading "Give Yourself Goosebumps: The Twisted Tale of Tiki Island" by R.L. Stine, published by Scholastic Incorporated.
Voted on by you, our Patreon listeners.
Yes, our Patreon listeners had a poll with a whole bunch of adventure options. They get to send us on our wonderful jaunts into adventure, I guess. I don't know.
And we're going to read through the book with Kevin being our narrator or BM.
Yeah.
And do we want to re-evaluate the rules? I know we used to have a soft rule of we had 3 lives, but
Yeah, I mean, now's the time to talk about it.
Yeah, I'll say we do lives. That seems to be that seems to keep the pressure on. While I wouldn't advocate for it in most game systems, a life system, since it's sort of archaic from the arcade days.
Kevin, I was going to say that with you BMing, I have a feeling adventure episodes are on the precipice of more gamification than they've already had.
Kevin's gonna do a roguelike version where if we die we have to read through the original pages again.
No, you have to play everything out again.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one twist I want to add to it.
Okay.
I will give you one use of future sight.
Oh. Okay.
Where I will read the first paragraph of your choice, and then you can decide if that's the path you want to follow.
Oh, and then we can come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I pitch a button on top of that?
Sure.
To evoke the future sight, we need a key phrase or something. You have to utter it off the top of my head. My, I see with my eyes.
Okay, fun.
Oh, that's fun. I like that a lot. Yeah. My, I see with my eyes. It will invoke the future sight. But you have to declare future sight. I invoke the
future sight. You have to say that too, yeah.
Yeah, you have to declare future sight. You can't just be like, oh no, I was future sighting. I don't want this choice.
Can I have my own personal phrase?
Sure.
Just, I love my, I see with my eyes.
Yeah, let's have our own unique ones.
Mine's going to be, rush, you were such a butt.
Yeah, sounds good.
Not the rush. Not the band.
Not the. Oh no, they were nothing but rock.
Do you guys want the intro how to play for this, or do you want to skip?
No,
straight to
we know
level
how to
one?
Skip the tutorial.
I mean, is there any fun?
Tutorial?
Is there any fun stuff in there? Maybe I don't know. Is there a cool set piece or something?
Oh, that'd be cool.
No, it's just okay. So it starts like this. Beware! 2 exclamation points.
Nope, I'm out. I don't need that excessive exclamation.
It's either 1 exclamation or 3, RL. Pick a fucking lane.
What the hell were you doing? Fucking walking the line.
All right. Are we psyched for our Tiki Island vacation?
Yeah, sure.
All right. One thing I do want to read really quick in this intro because it did catch my eye. Yes. Full sentence. You're psyched for your Tiki Island vacation. Then you go snorkeling, and a shark appears looking for lunch.
Wow.
This is the intro?
That's the first sentence of the tutorial, so I guess that's a spoiler warning for you guys.
Okay, so yeah, maybe this is a scene of things to come. Tell me spirits, Kevin. Is this a thing that has already occurred or a thing that might still yet to have occurred?
I just point at your grave. I'm just pointing at your grave.
Chad, methinks we just got a free sample of future sight.
I dost think we did, Paul, and I'm a little bit worried of the nectarine allure of it, that I might crave more.
The sweet allure of snorkeling.
Y'all's boys got shinings. Okay. Chapter 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry up, Gina, you call to your cousin. The wooden dock creaks as you jump up and down. The water's perfect for snorkeling. I'm coming, Ginny.
This one's off to a great start.
Yow! I should have worn sandals. The sand is burning my feet.
Wait, I thought we were on a dock.
There's sand on the dock. There's some sand on the dock. It's okay.
All right.
I think Gina's on the beach. You're on the dock.
Okay,
The dock
okay.
is like it's not like a pier. It's a dock. So
Is there like a map in the front of this or anything?
Is there a table or a module for us to reference while you read us through
Yeah,
this?
we're by the Greylands, it seems.
Oh, okay.
All right. You watch Gina hop across Tiki Island's famous white sand. Glancing around, you remember how much fun you had visiting the island last year. Lucky for you, your mom is a travel writer. When she wrote about Tiki Island a year ago, she brought your whole family. With Gina along this time, you know you're going to have a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gina jumps onto the dock to join you. She dumps her snorkeling gear next to yours.
Oh, shit.
Then she gazes across the shimmering water. Wow, she gasps. This place is amazing.
No sharks in there whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
A motorboat hums toward the dock. You've arranged for a ride to a nearby reef. You grin when you recognize the boy steering. It's Kala, the resort owner's son. He was your best buddy last year. Hey, Kala, you shout with a wave. Kala ignores your greeting.
What?
And as the boat gets closer, you can see his face looks grim.
Oh my god, this is like that scene in Lost when they took Walt.
It's not Kala's boat.
Chapter 2.
Shit.
Kala noses the boat onto the dock. He still hasn't said hello or even smiled at you. Kala, you cry. Don't you recognize me? Kala doesn't answer. This is not the boy you remember. Last year, he was a total goofball, always laughing and pulling pranks. Why is he so unfriendly now? What's up, Kala, you ask. Kala gazes at you for a moment. A curse has fallen on Tiki Island, he replies slowly. No one is safe. You stare at him. Then a wide grin spreads across your face. This must be one of Kala's practical jokes. Typical Kala. Ignore him, you whisper to Gina. He's just trying to scare us. Gina rolls her eyes. Whatever, she says. Let's go check out the reef. Grab your snorkeling gear and jump into Kala's boat. Ooh, I'm so scared of the curse, you tease him. Well, try and be brave.
Oh, fuck, we just laughed in the face of a curse? We're doomed.
Also, Kala is definitely like a native boy, right? Like someone who lives on the island.
It's spelled Kala. So
Okay.
if that's true, we already have some magical minority bullshit happening.
Yeah, sure.
By the way, have we decided if you guys are two boys or two halves of one boy?
Shit.
Let's do the classic two minds. Two
Okay.
halves of a mind.
Two minds, one boy. Yeah.
On a magic snorkeling trip.
I was going for Phil Collins, but I like that you add a little like Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I keep it at 90s, you know.
Don't make jokes, Kala says, frowning. You may regret it.
Damn, don't speak ill of the dead. Don't make jokes on a curse, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're about to learn a little something about respect.
Is that in there? Or is that seems like a line that could have been in there.
That's me. That's me.
Okay.
Riffing.
Okay.
Kala turns his back on you and starts the motor. What was he coming to the short just to free? Okay.
He had to let us know about the curse.
As the boat flies over the crystal clear water, you try and forget about Kala's odd behavior. Minutes later, you arrive at the reef and Kala cuts the engine. Okay, so I guess you're on the boat too.
I'm sorry. Did you think Kala just peeled out on the boat?
Yeah,
and
I
left
did.
us?
That makes more sense. He just left. He's like, be careful.
I was like, bye, dude. Because there's no line about you loading your snorkeling gear onto Kala's motorboat, but I don't know.
Psst, little secret about curses. They don't exist on the open sea.
It's like international waters. They can't get
International
to.
waters can't be cursed.
Take care to make wise choices while you're here, he warns you. The curse of Tiki Island affects these surrounding waters. People have been known to, italicized text, disappear. Maybe they disappear because you're so unfriendly, you grumble.
Damn.
Come on, Gina. The vacation officially begins now.
Freeze frame.
Starts right now.
And the curse starts now.
Immediately just go into the water.
Dude, if this was written in today, you would absolutely be water jetpacking instead of
Oh yeah.
instead of snorkeling.
Yeah, we'd be hovercrafting for sure.
Kala drops anchor. You and Gina put on your diving masks and snorkel mouthpieces and jump overboard. Both of you are good swimmers. You got like flippers and shit, so it's not that hard, and you can breathe underwater. So.
It's swimming easy mode for sure.
By the way, I've enjoyed Kevin the BM like pointing out the book as we read through it. I've really enjoyed it.
Sorry, I'm not as neutral as an entity as past readers.
No, you're definitely you're editorializing this read, and I'm into it.
I wish I had grown up with some sort of like lamb chop or wishbone type thing where the narrator was like, turn the page. Well, look at this fucking shit. Like, just get ready for
This is like hanging out with a fun living book.
Yeah, I wish children's book told kids to slow their roll a little more.
Hey kid, it's about the journey, not the destination.
Uh-huh.
You head toward the farthest point of the reef. You glance back at Kala in the boat. His last words worry you. Could there really be a curse?
Mm-hmm.
You have noticed there are fewer tourists on Tiki Island this year.
Oh, well, we came during curse season, that's why.
And the people at the resort have, italicized text, been acting strangely. You hate to admit it, but you feel a little scared. We should stick together, you tell Gina. Deal, she agrees. You feel better. Sort of.
Sort of.
Did Kala just like take us like a taxi? That's what Kala did.
So you're snorkeling in the deeper part of the water.
Okay.
You're not like swimming out with your snorkel gear.
Yeah, Kala's an enterprising 12-year-old that owns a motorboat.
Or he just takes kids out to the ocean to drown them.
That too, probably. Also part of Kala's enterprise.
What do we know about Kala?
Well, yeah, what do we know about Kala? He was cool last year. That's what we know about him. This part of the reef is shallow. You and Gina float above brightly colored fish that dart around the coral. Gina taps you on the shoulder. She points to an opening in the reef. An undersea cave! She wants to explore it. You're about to follow her when you catch sight of something gleaming on the reef floor. What could it be, you wonder? It's as big as your fist and comes to a sharp point. Cool! Maybe it's a spearhead.
Sure.
I mean, fuck yeah. Weapons? Well, I mean, I hope we get a choice here because I want to get a weapon, then explore the cave.
Smart. Same.
So sounds like you're splitting the party pretty early, which could spell disaster for you guys. Gina's already swimming toward the cave. You pop your head out of the water and see Kala waving and yelling from the boat. It's too soon to head back, you think. What does Kala want? Then you see it. A dark fin slicing through the water. Kala was trying to warn you.
No!
It's a shark!
Kala was like, I'm not going to get close to that shark. I'm going to stay far away.
Kala was like, hey.
Oh, no, stop. Don't.
Hey, it's part of the curse I was telling you about that you thought was a joke, you fucking idiot. Hey.
Hey. It's a shark, and it's heading straight for you. What should you do? Try to swim into the cave? Or should you grab the spearhead thing and use it to protect yourself? Quick, make up your mind.
Is it called a spearhead thing?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And grab the spearhead-like one-word thing.
Okay, but the spearhead was a thing attributed. Yeah, I think we go for the weapon, Paul, right? Or if it's like an artifact. Sure.
Yeah, steal thyself, yes.
Okay, so you are diving for the gleaming spearhead.
Yeah, go into a cave where the shark has you cornered? No, thank you.
Yeah, with no spearhead? No.
Yeah, no.
With the shark closing in, defending yourself seems like your best choice. You take a deep breath and dive below the surface. You race toward the gleaming object. You pick it up. Oh no, it's not a spearhead. It's just a piece of brightly painted stone.
No! It's just someone's vacation craft.
It says on the bottom, "Color me mine" or whatever. Like that paint story.
We hold it above our head and go, curse.
You guys are fucking dead. But it is sharp and it's better than nothing. You surface and gulp air. Kala is pulling up the anchor, but he'll never get to you in time. Gina is nowhere in sight. The shark's fin cuts through the water, streaking toward you. Closer, closer. Fear clutches your heart as tightly as you clutch the stone. Will it pierce the shark's tough skin? The shark is so close, you can count its teeth. You paddle in place and hold the stone high, ready to slam it into the beast's face. To your surprise, the shark freezes.
What?
Its mouth wide open, its teeth gleaming. It rolls on its side. One black eye stares at the stone.
A doll's eye.
Then the creature turns and flees.
What happened?
It
Had a
left?
black eye. It had a black eye. A doll's
Doll's
eye.
eyes.
Wow, you think, as you watch the shark retreat. That was really weird, but you're safe.
What?
Cool.
Well, don't need to seek any explanation in that.
Nope. We have the shark stone. Let's conquer the world.
Better chuck this old rock into the ocean.
All right, it's cool. We did it. We saved.
You turn the piece of stone over in your hand. It's a small tringle. One side is plain white. On the other side, a painted eye stares at you. Its deep black pupil is surrounded by a purple ring. For a moment, you feel hypnotized.
We have the eye of the shark.
As you examine the tringle, it grows warm in your hand. You tuck it into your bathing suit.
No! That's okay, sure.
You'll figure out what it is later. After your close encounter with the shark, all you want to do is get back to the boat and back on land. Gina's head pops out of the water near the cave entrance. As you swim toward her, the stone begins to burn. When it touches you, your skin feels as if it's on fire. Gina, you shout. You stop and tread water. She spots you and waves. Gina, come here, you call again. What's wrong? Gina says, swimming over. There's a shark nearby. Let's get into the boat quickly, you reply. Gina's eyes widen fearfully. Without another word, she swims toward the boat. By now, Kala has started the engine, and he races over to the reef to pick up you and Gina. You're safe.
Oh, hell yeah, Kala.
Yeah, Kala's back on the team.
Mm-hmm.
You're safe, he cries, with relief, helping you into the boat. The stone is burning your skin.
We haven't taken it out yet. We've just powered through it.
You yank it out of your bathing suit and throw it to the bottom of the boat. The mysterious eye stares up at you. Kala glances down. His expression changes from relief to surprise. He bends down to examine the stone. No, he gasps.
Oh, no.
A look of horror comes over his face.
Did you put it on your ball sack?
Swear to God, tell me you didn't put it near your genitals.
Yours will be the loins that spawn a generation of devils.
You have the devil semen now.
Cool, this book rules. What is that? Gina asks, staring at the painted stone. I don't know, you admit, but I think Kala does. It's It's nothing, Kala stammers.
Oh, come on.
Just some ocean junk.
Shut up, Kala. We know.
Kala, I don't think you would react that way to ocean junk.
From his nervous tone, you get the feeling he's lying.
What happened to Kala over the last summer? He changed.
I think he burned his junk on a magic stone.
I also keep picturing, like, because I'm assuming we're all like 12, Kala is a 12-year-old boy who now just has like wrinkles on his face and an eye patch and like he just went through some shit.
Kala lights up a cigarette.
Yeah. He's punished Snake for sure. From Metal Gear Solid.
Punish Kala.
Punish Kala.
All right,
Tormented Kala.
You get the feeling he's lying. On the ride back to the resort, you notice Kala stealing glances at the stone piece. It seems to make him nervous, like a jilted lover.
No way.
Okay, Brad Neely, got it. Cool.
Excellent addition, Kevin, but I'm not buying it.
Fine.
Okay. I liked it.
No, it was great. It was great.
As the boat pulls up to the dock, Kala speaks very softly. I believe you have found something very important, he tells you. But you must make sure. You're glad he's talking to you again. Even if he is acting strange. But how do I find out what it is, you ask? Go to the village, he says, and find Huatu. Who, what? Who? You repeat. Huatu. He will tell you what you have found, Kala explains. But tell no one about it, and trust no one. Gina grabs the snorkeling equipment while you wrap the stone in a towel. Then you and Gina scramble onto the dock. You watch Kala start up the boat and drive away. That Kala is one weird dude, Gina comments. Maybe double space, full ellipsis, comma, end quote, you reply thoughtfully.
Kevin, I can't even picture that series of punctuation marks.
We ended on a comma?
We got him. We got you, RL.
You and Gina quickly change out of your wet bathing suits in the dockside cabanas. You carry the stone piece wrapped in your towel. You don't want it to burn you again. Then you head out to town. You pass a sign by the side of the road. Check that out, you tell Gina. You point at the crudely lettered notice. Visit the archaeological dig, she reads aloud. See ancient artifacts, explained by Dr. Oliver Oates.
What?
Oliver Oates.
What?
Professor Oates is here?
Yeah.
Professor Orville Rickenbacker is here? That's what it sounds like to me.
I like to picture RL sort of looking around his breakfast table being like, gotta name that character today.
We already did Dr. Orange Juice last time.
Yeah, and Dr. Branson Bran was not a hit with the kids.
And I know that I got to use Dr. Frankenberry in the next book.
He would get Frankenberry.
He's a hard get.
What are you, Kevin? Are you more of a Booberry?
I'm a Count Chocula.
Yeah, I'm a Chocula for life.
Sometimes a Fruit Brute if you can find it, but
Apple Mummy.
Apple Mummy.
Was that a real one?
I don't know. Maybe that's not a real one. There's some
Mummy.
I think it was Yummy Mummy.
Apple Mummy might be Venture Brothers. Yummy, it's Yummy Mummy.
Apple Mummy was a Illinois exclusive version of the cereal.
Dr. Oates, you repeat. Maybe that's who we should see about the stone eye. Yeah, Gina agrees. Maybe the thing you found is an ancient artifact. Then Dr. Oates would know all about it. After all, you add, I don't even know this Huatu guy. Well, you don't know Dr. Oates either, Gina points out, calling out your casual, subtle racism.
I don't know. For some reason, I trust the colonizer more.
If you ask me, it's a toss-up. She's right. It is a toss-up. So toss it up.
Well, I think in the spirit of the toss-up, we should toss a coin.
What? But
really?
Oh, Paul, are you really feeling like 50-50 on it? Because I hate Dr. Oates.
I mean, I definitely want to go to Huatu, but I think we need to flip a coin.
I have a D20 right here.
Yeah, let's roll it. 10 and up is Huatu, 11 up, Huatu, 1 to 10, colonizer.
God, okay. I so hope we get to go. Oh, God, please.
Let fate decide.
18. You guys are going to Huatu.
Yeah!
Yes!
The decision is made. Okay, let's go see this Huatu guy, you declare.
Well, on our way to becoming tormented, whatever our name is.
Yeah, punished our name. Punished Chaw.
Crucified Chaw.
You and Gina find your way to Huatu's shack in the village. Enter! A booming voice calls from inside.
I guarantee you this character is going to be very well written.
Hey! How did he know you were there? He didn't have to ring the wind chimes on the doorway yet.
Oh
Jesus
my
God.
Also, you mean like you had to blow on the wind chimes to go in? Is that how?
No, you had to.
RL, we're in Hawaii. This is a part of America. They have doorbells.
Scholastic was like, RL, we will sponsor a trip to Hawaii for you. Like, you can just go there. And he's like, maybe buy me a month's worth of oatmeal instead.
I'm writing about this Dr. Oates. I really want to get into his character.
Gina pushes you forward. You nervously pull aside the palm leaves covering the opening. A purple mist hangs in the dark, round room. Mm-hmm. The sweet smell of mango incense fills the air. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I don't know why it would be purple. But...
Yeah.
Tiki masks cover the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Show Huatu what you have brought him, the deep voice orders. The speaker is still hidden inside the mist. This place really gives you the creeps. The smells, the sounds, everything. It's like the back of a Newberry Comics.
What?
No.
What?
That's a Massachusetts joke I had.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what. Okay.
Kevin, these additions, again, are so good, they're uncanny.
No one knows. Gina jabs her elbow into your side. Ellipsis. My name is Ellipsis. You stammer. Huatu knows who you are. No need to break immersion by saying your name. The voice interrupts you. Huatu knows everything. An arm waves the mist aside. Gina gasps. You gulp. That's Huatu. The man with the big voice is actually teeny. Teeny tiny. Huatu barely comes up to your chest. A long white beard flows down the front of his purple robes.
Mm-hmm.
Seashells and purple flowers crown his mane of white hair, and purple mist continues to swirl around him. You can't figure out where it's coming from. Not a bong. Definitely not a bong. Then Huatu stares right at you. There's no color in his eyes. They are as white as his hair.
Like a doll's eyes.
Like a doll's eyes.
Huatu is blind. Show me the thing you have brought with you, Huatu orders again. He stretches his hand toward you. As you stare at him, your eyes are drawn to a medallion hanging around his neck. In the center of the medallion is a jeweled eye. You've seen an eye exactly like it before, on the gleaming stone piece you found on the ocean floor.
Oh, shit.
You have the pointy stone wrapped in your towel. Huatu points at the bundle. Show me what's in there, he orders. How does he see it, Gina whispers.
Thank God it's not in our bathing suit anymore. That's
I
all
know,
can say.
right?
That would have been inappropriate.
Would have got real awkward.
Oh, ooh, dodged a bullet there.
And I'd be like, Gina, I can explain. You shrug, then kneel down. As you unroll the towel, Huatu leans forward. Slowly he waves his wrinkled hand over the towel. His hand stops directly over the stone piece. It's as if he sees with his hand instead of his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
His bony fingers touch the broken stone piece lightly. When he feels the painted eye, he throws his arms up and shrieks. You're so startled, you stumble backward. The curse is on you, he shouts. The curse is on you.
We do have the demon loins.
We do. Mm-hmm. We're gonna be making shark babies for the rest of our lives.
Shark children. This is oh my God, this is a prequel to Street Sharks. Holy shit.
If this somehow becomes like, and then you had 2 children, and they were tropical shark boy and lava girl. Oh my God, damn it.
Jossum. The curse... The curse is on you. This guy's been in the purple mist too long, Gina mutters. That's real. I didn't add that.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's in the purple mist too long, Gina mutters. Let's get out of here. Maybe Gina's right. Huatu is really weird. Huatu seems to read your mind. If you go, the curse goes with you, he warns. If you stay, the curse shall be broken.
Oh, well, we'll stay and break the curse.
Yeah.
There's no way you're staying here 1 second longer.
What?
Curse or no curse, you're getting out. Stranger
What?
danger. Stranger danger. If you grab the bit of stone and race for the door, run to page 91.
Mm-hmm.
If you leave the stone behind, dash to page 5.
What?
Oh,
Why are
geez.
these options? Okay.
You gotta run. You've been feared. Someone cast a fear spell on you.
He says the curse follows us regardless. Like the stone doesn't, if we leave the stone, it doesn't leave the curse, right?
You got to take the rock with you because at worst, we can break the curse with it.
Yeah, I think we take the rock with us.
Yeah, grab it, swipe it.
Okay.
Should we
just
hold on? Real quick question about future sight. Do we each have a future sight or one
fuck.
collective future sight?
Yeah, I would say you'd have to both agree unanimously on future sight.
How about this? I like that idea. How about this? The other option would be if like Paul uses his future sight, he evokes his special future sight. I have to turn off my headphones for a second.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I don't know why I'd would need to lie or betray Paul at any point, but it feels like
I love that. I like bringing an element of trust into this game now. This is fun.
I don't remember what your rhyme is, so you guys are gonna have to remember.
Paul, do you want to use your future sight on this?
No. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
It doesn't seem dire enough yet to use it. No.
Okay, so you're gonna take the stone and leave.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You grab the broken stone piece and head for the door. Before you can shove aside the wide palm leaf, something burns your hand. Ouch, you shout. Your flesh sizzles. The stone piece is frying your skin. You drop it to the ground. You halt at the doorway, clutching your burned hand.
Are we a Nightwalker now?
You took the stone, not the towel. Like a dummy.
But that wasn't an option.
Gina stops behind you. What's wrong? She asks. You hold out your hand to show her. You're in too much pain to speak. Whoa, Gina gasps. She gazes at your palm. It's the eye.
Yeah, it's just like an Indiana Jones with the Nazi.
Oh my God, yes. It's like the Nazi or like the Home Alone.
Smoke rises from the center of your palm. As
Jesus.
it wafts away, the outline of an eye is revealed. It burned like a tattoo into your hand.
Cool.
Huatu laughs. You cannot take it. You cannot leave it. The curse is upon you now.
Great.
Why didn't you warn us about our treachery?
Can we go to the medical center and get a salve?
Yeah, like a decursing salve.
Does aloe grow on this island?
Coconut oil would probably be pretty good for it.
That'd probably be very soothing.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do, you wail? Kala said you would tell me. Kala is right, Huatu answers slowly. Listen carefully. He fixes his blind eyes on you. You can't tear... All right, so this is getting a little ableist at this point, too. You can't tear your own eyes away. Eyes are a big thing in this. You have found a piece of the sacred Tiki mask stolen from the sacred Tiki altar. The eye must be replaced. Then and only then will the curse be lifted from Tiki Island.
What?
He says as the title text superimposes.
Yeah. Wow, this is like a Departed level title drop. Holy shit.
Yeah. 30 minutes in, title drop? What are you, CW's Arrow?
Damn.
But Huatu had one on his neck. Like, is he like, oh, you must put this one back to replace it? Meanwhile, mine is totally fine.
He had a metal one with a medallion. You have a stone one.
Oh,
so the medallion exists on its own.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a common. I guess it's just like this is a common symbol, but the mask that had that lost the thing. So you
got it. Cool.
You glance at the masks on the wall. None of them is missing an eye. Would it be none are missing an eye? It would because you would say none are missing.
We got you again, RL. We got you.
You've been edited, bitch.
Okay, so where's this mask? I bet it's deep in the jungle.
Where is the Tiki mask, you ask? In the land of fire, Huatu whispers.
Ooh. Fire Island.
In the land of Tiki magic.
No,
Is that really what it's called?
Yep.
Cool.
That is where the Tiki eye must go.
Okay, we'll go there then. How do we go? Can Kala take us?
Sure. All right.
Where are our parrots?
Here you say, pushing the stone piece toward Huatu with your foot. Take it. You return the touching a sacred object with your foot is never a great.
That's bad. That's bad moves.
Yeah.
That doesn't make bridges.
Maybe
dude.
get some tongs. Some ceremonial tongs.
Take it. You return the Tiki eye. We did come on this vacation to open a repair shop for broken Tiki masks. I wish this eye had never come to me.
And cue the Gandalf quote right here.
So do all who live to see such eyes. But that is not for them to decide.
You must take the eye into the Fire Island of...
You must take the eye to Fire Island. No, my friend, Huatu replies solemnly. It is you who found the piece. It is you who must replace it. Nothing will be the same until the Tiki mask is restored. Oh, all right, you grumble. This guy is probably too small to lift the stone eye anyway.
Damn.
Coming down on Huatu for being a hashtag short king is not.
Right, yeah.
Just tell us where the mask is and we'll put back the missing piece. Huatu nods. You must climb the highest mountain on Tiki Island. You must pass through the wall of Tiki warriors. Only then will you lift the curse from Tiki Island.
Is anyone else getting some like real... Kevin, you're doing an amazing job, by the way. I'm getting some like real heavy Legends of the Hidden Temple Olmec vibes.
Yeah. We're gonna have to build the golden monkey.
The silver monkey. Yeah. That fucking monkey statue.
Yeah, Wall of Tiki Warriors, that would definitely be like a bunch of like foam bats that knock you into a ball pit or something like that.
We've been outsourcing the creation of our temples to Chuck E. Cheese.
To Chuck E. Cheese. In the shrine of the silver monkey.
There we go. There's that Olmec.
Yeah.
Colmec.
Olmec voiced by D. Bradley Baker, by the way.
That makes perfect sense. Sense.
You feel the color drain from your face. But the highest mountain on Tiki Island is Kanalua, you stammer. I've heard of Kanalua, Gina says. Isn't that the famous volcano, you finish for her? And it's active.
Oh, we're going to it.
Oh, yeah, of course. We had to drop the eye in Mount Doom.
Into the cracks of Doom, yeah. So Kala is our Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn rolled into one.
Two kids running through, like, also not even the tropical part of Hawaii, just like the downtown mall district, like on their razor scooters as the Lord of the Rings music plays, would be an amazing edit.
Like, make it rocket power, but Lord of the Rings.
Yes, totally.
Huatu gives you and Gina detailed directions to the volcano. He warns you to trust no one. Do not be deceived by face or form, he advises. Do not be fooled even by your own eyes. I don't like this whole thing, Gina whispers nervously to you. Is he for real? Don't trust Gina. You make that mental note.
Gina was the first to turn.
Be sure that you do not suffer needlessly.
Gina's like, do you know what we could do with this eye?
The eye is a gift, says Gina.
The third episode where we've gone full on into Lord of the Rings. We just turned this into a Lord of the Rings podcast.
Sorry, I'm sure we're going to get letters about having 2 Lord of the Rings episodes in a row, and I take full responsibility. I know I can hear everyone rolling their eyes when we do it, and I'm sorry. But
I brought up the Gandalf quote first before you quoted it. It's my fault.
Spoiler alert, we're going to keep doing it. Anyway. What is real and what is not real is for me to know, and you to find out, Huatu answers for you. You must go now. There is no time to lose. Fly, you fools. The tiny old blind man picks up the tiki eye and places it inside a box made of woven grass. Here, he says, handing you the box. Take this and go, now, and remember, as long as you have the eye, you are in danger.
Thanks for the morale boost.
Apart from, like, sizzling flesh, this is less a horror story and more an adventure, which, whatever.
Honestly, it's what we signed up for by coming to Tiki Island.
Yeah, I'm a little worried we're going to find out the eye is just, like, radioactive material.
You square your shoulders and tuck the small box into your pocket. Then you and Gina hurry to the path up the volcano. Whew, that's a tough one, RL. As you approach, you see a group of tourists. A tour guide is lecturing about the Kanalua volcano. Let's listen to it, Gina suggests.
You're going to trust the first person that comes along, Gina?
We can't, you protest? Huatu said we have to go now? Well, I'd kind of like to know what we're getting into, Gina argues.
Oh my god.
Gina's got a point. Maybe you should stop and learn more about this volcano. Then you feel the heat of the stones seeping through the straw box in your pocket.
It craves your balls. Put me back to where I once was, it says.
Put me in your pants, Joel.
Do you have time to stop? If you stop and listen to the guide, turn to
No.
page 77.
No.
If you keep going, turn to page 130.
No, we're not following any of Gina's advice.
No. Also, like,
All right.
we have burning, searing flesh, and we should go see medical attention as fast as possible.
Yeah, we need to hurry up and get this mission over with so we can go to the hospital.
Uh-huh.
I will say, might be a good use of future sight to get the gist of what they're going to say. But up to you guys.
Huatu said not to trust anybody, so I'm going to say we just keep going. I'm not trusting any person.
Yeah, listen, as much as I like to use future sight to, like, you know, basically scam a free tour guide trip, let's keep going.
All right. You have to keep going. The stone is burning a hole in your pocket, and while these tourists are listening to the guide, you and Gina can get a head start up the mountain. Along the way, you discover tufts of cottony white fluff popping out of pod plants.
Oh.
This stuff is cool, you exclaim. It looks like popcorn. You grab a handful.
Why? Why?
You toss it at Gina. It lands in her hair. Cut it out, she complains. She brushes the white fluff away with a giggle. Hey, it's like dry snowballs. You snatch up more of the white stuff. When you collect enough, you'll dump it on Gina. You can have a fluff fight. Soon your arms are full of the stuff. It piles up past your chin. Gina glances at you and starts laughing.
What are we doing?
I didn't know that our decision to listen to Huatu, was going to result in us just resorting to complete idiocy.
Oh, yeah. Apparently they glossed over you guys getting massive brain damage. So the fluff, it gives you a white beard, Gina giggles again. It makes you look like Huatu. Oh yeah, you laugh too. I guess it does. Turning your white bearded face toward the top of the mountain, you speak in a loud commanding voice. I am Huatu. Erupt, oh great Kenalua volcano. Erupt. All right, dude, don't mock. Like...
All right. All right. Speaking ill of the dead, kindness. Speaking ill of the curse? No.
Yeah.
Bad.
Also, did Huatu claim he could cause the volcano to erupt?
No.
Never once.
No.
I think we spent a little bit too much time in the purple smoke, if you're asking me.
Yeah, we got really baked inside Huatu's tent and just started messing around with fluff.
Gina falls to the ground, holding her stomach and laughing. This will be a moment you'll regret when you're 30. You fluff up your beard. Huatu orders this volcano to awaken. Your Huatu act makes you and Gina hysterical, even though the curse is in your pocket and, like, time is of the essence. You flop down beside Gina, snorting and giggling. A sudden explosion at the top of the volcano startles you both into silence. I think you're about to fucking die.
Cool.
A shower of hot gravel pours down from the top of the mountain.
What?
Violent rumbling shakes you and Gina and everything else on the mountain. Oh no, Gina cries. Looks like I'll never live long enough to develop cultural awareness and empathy. Look at what you've done. Did I do that?
That might be in the book. I don't know.
I believe that that's in the book.
He says, did I do that?
No way.
Oh, Gina says, eat my shorts a second later.
Got any cheese?
Got any cheese? This volcano really is erupting. Hold on to something, Gina shouts, in a very Han Solo way. You clutch at shrubs and roots, but everything you grab is ripped from your hands. The earth slides down the rumbling mountain. Help, Gina screams. I'm falling. She tumbles past you in a rock slide. You reach out and grab Gina's foot to try to stop her from sliding away. Instead of pulling her up to you, she drags you down with her. Stones, sticks, and uprooted shrubs tear at your skin.
Damn.
You and Gina are flayed alive.
God damn your young white hubris.
Why did the fluff give us any protection, like bumpers?
Yeah. The fluff has betrayed us.
You and Gina are caught in a tide of volcano debris spewing from the mouth of Kenalua.
Wow!
With a deafening roar, the earth beneath you cracks open like an overripe melon. A force from inside the crack sucks in you and Gina. With a loud gulp, the mountain swallows you both. Your vacation is very suddenly, very definitely over. You and Gina kick and scream in the stomach of the volcano. You grab hands and bounce around, trying to give the mountain indigestion. Your mother always taught you it was not polite to burp. But if only the volcano would just do that. One loud belch is all it would take to free you. Anything to make the grumbling mountain erupt. But your bouncing doesn't work. The mountain seems to think you taste fine. Don't you wish you didn't have such good taste? The end.
Oh my God! Well, I guess the advice of Future Sight should have been taken there. I don't even want to use one of our other lives. We deserved every bit of that.
I'm happy with the way we died that way. I mean, presumably that whole island is just going under.
Wow. How do we feel about that one?
I am stunned.
Who could have predicted the severe turn into idiocy that we would take after going up that mountain?
our choice after not listening to the tour guide, which I don't know what he would have told us other than, hey, don't pretend to be a blind mystic and awaken the volcano. Would maybe been his only advice.
What you see on your right here is a bunch of silly cotton. If you touch it, you will become silly and idiotic.
I'm happy with saying this was a permadeath run since we had the Future Sight rule. And
I think yes, and I think the fact that we denied the Future Sight it makes it even better.
Yeah. Next time you'll use all the game mechanics to your advantage.
I also just kind of thought there would be okay, this is the call to adventure. We now have to go get the stone, and then we immediately died. We hit the trail and died.
I feel like this is a case where RL, we've always talked about how he games the choices a little bit, right? He kind of sometimes he'll make the responsible seeming ones be the deadly ones because he's kind of messing with you because he's like, well, if they're acting responsible, I need to punish them for that, right? This was the opposite where he was trying to get us to act responsible, and in eschewing that we were punished and tortured and destroyed.
Yeah, I think it was also sort of just a little push back at we were technically following Huatu's advice by not going near people and not trusting anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's sort of a weird punishment thing that we got killed for doing what he said, but whatever. Most of this is about role playing and not exactly following the advice of the characters.
Right.
If you act like a dumb kid that bumbles their way through these things, usually you live to see the other side.
Yep. Should have been dumber.
I had a blast going through this book. Kevin, thank you for BMing for us.
Yes, good BM.
That was a satisfying BM.
If I could have a BM like that every day, I think my life would be better.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just feel lighter now.
I just have to know, for the record, what was... Usually these books have, two main branching paths, usually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the other one was if we went into the cave. And
yeah.
I'm kind of just trying to, quickly see...
Yeah,
story A, according to the wiki, if you guys want me to read it to you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is according to the Goosebumps fandom. You swim towards the cave and escape from the shark. However, you're pulled deeper into the cave by the strong currents and emerge in another cave with a high ceiling. This is my nightmare, by the way.
Is it going to be mer people?
I was so hoping for mer people to say, you and Gina suddenly realize there's a waterfall in the cave, and you fall deeper into a lower level of the cave where gems line the walls. As you take a gem from the wall, a pirate ship rises out of the water. You go in for a look, but discover the ship is infested with a crew of skeletons who captured Gina.
Oh, we missed skeletons?
We missed Skeleton Boat. Oh.
You mean we would have gotten riches and gotten rid of Gina? Damn.
and had a whole skeleton band of pirates we could hang out with? Oh.
I mean, we would have missed out on, Lord of the Rings references, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I'm glad we rode out together.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I feel like grabbing the pointy thing was on brand for us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we made the right call, and I see that one of the bad endings involves you selling the stone to Dr. Oates, who for $200, and then he summons Tiki warrior spirits that kill us.
I don't know, $200. That's like 3 Xbox 360
Kevin, we're
games.
dead.
We could have bought an NES with that money and maybe half a game.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I am still stunned by this. Was a great adventure book.
This
Yeah, well,
was.
it had some moments. It was a little uncomfortable at points, but some of the language was fun to read.
I hope Huatu's okay.
Yeah, Huatu, honestly, he's living his best life. He's playing Sega Genesis in that tent.
He's like smoking and playing Comic Zone, just having a great time.
Wonder what those kids got up to. Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Well, that's Goosebuds.
If you want to support the show and get access to bonus episodes, our exclusive Discord, and the ability to vote on which book we cover next, like this one, you can go to patreon.com/goosebuds. We really appreciate all your love and support.
Yeah, we're doing Camp Goosebuds. We're recording more Camp Goosebuds, so you should come hang out with us on the Goosebuds Patreon.
What the hell did we talk about in the last Camp Goosebumps?
God, it was all a blur.
Everything. That was a wide topic.
Yeah,
Camp
we went
Goosebuds.
wide ranging, huh?
Yeah, but sometimes we ask for input from our patrons. So,
And we're way overdue for a mailbag. I feel like we need to do a mailbag soon for sure.
Oh, yeah, I'd be down for a mailbag. Hell yeah.
What else going on? You guys got like anything else you want to like give a shout out, like things to check out? And I don't know.
I'm Paul, if you don't mind me going first.
Oh, go for it. No, I don't have anything, so.
I mean, Paul and I are starting a secret project soon, so we'll have something to talk about.
That's true.
Secret project. So I'm gonna plant the seed for that now. But I've been working on my podcast Heart Cannon, which I am distributing through my Patreon, which you can find at givekevinmoney.com. If you want to throw me $1, you can listen to Heart Cannon. I talk to my friends and I research the stuff they like, and then we have a conversation about the things they like. We've done They Might Be Giants. We did a Third Eye Blind episode. That's I did that with my friend Joe, and he ended up deciding that he hated Third Eye Blind.
Not the goal of the podcast to make
Not
you
the
hate
goal
a
of
thing
the
you love.
podcast. But it was a great episode. I just finished recording an episode with Calamity Carl, a friend of mine, and one of the names we read in the Book of Names, where we went into Solanine, which is manga. That's depressing slice of life, but it's very good.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I just wanted to bump Heart Cannon. It's a podcast. I make it, and I think it's really good. And you can listen to it for $1 on givekevinmoney.com.
It's a great URL every time.
It really is. We should have some updates for Pretend Friends soon too.
Yeah, we should.
Oh man, I know what the next season is, and it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for it.
You guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be a fun time.
It's gonna be unlike anything you've seen before.
Also, I mean, if I can give a shout out to something on your side, Paul, I'd say
Sure.
the newest episode of Continue is one of your best ones ever.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. So I don't know when this episode will be out, but if you go watch the NBA Hang Time episode, it's truly a spectacular event.
Yeah.
That is real esports.
Dare I say, the event of the pandemic.
Right above the attempted coup. Right above it.
No contest there.
Chad, what do you have going on?
I'm trying to think if I have anything. I mean, like, you kind of inspired me to drop a secret tease that I've been working on a secret comic with the great Kayla Klein, who did our Goosebud Boys Ball Boys shirt. You might know her from D&D as well. Working on a comic. Paul and Kevin have both seen it, and it's I was gonna say prepubescent stage, and that's not correct.
I mean, it is about to fuck the world with its glory.
I was gonna say larval stage, but maybe that's not.
Ooh, larval's fun though. I like bug themed stuff. That sounds great. Let's say it's in the larval stage.
Yeah.
So I'm teasing that. That's something to keep an eye out for. No name. I'm not even telling you the name yet. Just a comic.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys should be excited for that. And speaking of Ball Boys, we have new branding.
Oh my god, yes.
If you only consume this through your ears, like, you should look at our Twitter account at GoosebudsPod. Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully your podcast app has updated the album art. Hopefully.
It should have, because I think everything updated pretty quickly. But if it hasn't, go check it out.
Our friend Brock made us out in Earthbound claymation style, which he did with 3D wizardry in VR, and it looks so good.
Yeah, and also if you no matter what, you should go give him some love on Twitter at Brockadile. But he also, I think we've retweeted it, but he also shows on his Twitter like part of the process. He's doing 3D VR sculpting and showing little shots of our adorable 3D selves being turned and pivoted and made to be as adorable as we are.
It is tremendous. Thank you, Brock.
Thank you, Brock.
Thank you, Brock. And we're considering doing new merch. There's been some calls for new merch.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We're just percolating on that.
The call to merch has been sounded.
Yeah.
And we shall answer. The merch moot has begun.
If you are listening to this and you are wanting to get some Goosebuds merch, hopefully, by the time you listen to this, we have that new merch up there. Definitely some stuff with the new album art. It'd be goosebuds.store. All right, boys. I think I'm going to go reflect on ever visiting an island ever again, and really glad I got to be on this adventure with y'all.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to my winter paradise in Massachusetts.
All right, I'm going to go grab a bowl of Frankenberry. See you guys on the other side.
All right.
See ya. Scatter.
Scatter.
Kevin, why don't you lead us in?
Oh, man. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thanks for listening to Goosebuds. We're gonna read some names from the book of names.
Great job, Kevin. You're doing a great job.
Thanks, guys. This book is radiating some energy that's making me nervous.
Yeah, you're going to want to read the name as quickly as possible and let go of it before your soul gets sucked into it.
Yeah, it's like hot potato. Pass it over very quickly.
Oh, all right. I guess we'll get to it. Our first name is Stephen Jive Turkey Kuwabara.
Oh, okay.
Or Stefan Jive Turkey.
It's Stefan Jive Turkey Kuwabara. Sorry.
I fucked it up, guys.
You should keep all of
Our
this
first
in.
name is Stefan Jive Turkey Kuwabara.
You nailed it. First try.
Yeah, first try.
Fuck, who's next? I forget. Shit. Oh, he's still holding the book. He's going to die.
Paul, you're next. He's passing the book to you.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at my phone. I'm sorry. Hollis Hornby.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, great.
Cameron Murphy Audio.
David Cron.
Mickey C.
Clayton C.
Buddy Morrill.
Alcade.
Mel Dipson.
Jim Greaves.
Michael McDowell.
Josh Robertson.
Nathan Dolezal.
Mike Lanteri.
Danky McStanky.
Zang Keith.
Aaron T. Strunk.
Dango Twists.
Victor.
Afshade.
Stealth Bates.
Brian Wells.
Centicles.
Joseph Miranda.
Scott Colopy.
Robert Moon.
Becca McWilliams.
John Keaty.
Third Sergio.
Damn, that's a fast pass.
It's one word.
Patrick Reynolds.
Jennifer Britton.
Clay Castle.
Miguel Pardo.
Christina Doling.
Jason Crooker.
Calf.
Snaggy.
Reinfected.
Maddie.
Gregory D. Warren.
I'm sorry.
The Book of Names, it's weakening him. We gotta hurry.
The book takes another.
Alan Sailor, pass it on.
Fast Sam Hash.
Cody Redfield.
Jonas Blatterman.
Low Belly Hate Me.
Aiden Alexander Diaz.
Matthew X gonna mark the spot to you.
Oh, a little pirate map there. Ishak Arafin.
Joshua Jacobwitz.
Justin Wagman.
Chosen One.
Ooh.
Levithan.
Levithan.
My favorite Levithan bread.
Levithan.
Unlevithaned bread.
It's not, guys, it's not Leviathan.
It is
There's
not.
No A in
It's
there.
not. It's not. I think we've been calling them Leviathan the whole time. Calling them Crib Apple the whole time. Rich Hilborn.
Bradford Coulter.
Jar Jar stinks.
Oh,
no. Jar Jar slinks.
Oh, shit. Jar Jar slinks. Okay, now it's cool.
Kevin's personal opinion about Jar Jar just came out there.
Jar Jar got slinked.
I kind of like Jar Jar. Jar Jar's okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Jonas segment.
Cardboard Walk.
The John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation.
You nailed it. Maloyster.
Brock Graham.
Carl.
How did this work out perfectly? Hey, Paul, pause for a second. I got to get something off my chest. I think I love broccoli.
Wow.
Good for you.
I hope you have the courage to say that to Broccoli's face.
That's good. That's a great realization to have.
Tell broccoli how you feel.
Now, here's the thing. Can you eat it raw? Do you really love it?
It's good for you.
Up in champ.
Joe Gorman.
Paul Grasso.
Trans rights. Fuck yeah.
Taylor Dierks.
Joe, remember to save early and often. Scott.
Real talk, Joe. This week, I told my girlfriend to save early and often, and I even added Scott at the end of it, so you're welcome.
It's surprising how many of these names are burned into our brains
Yeah,
right now.
these names get lodged in our brains.
Just like elusive koala.
Blake Alvarez.
Alicia Grafe.
Trent Davis.
Trendy Moron.
Brooke X.
Corey Shelley.
Jesus Christ.
It's always good. Christian Van Skeever.
Yanni Markovina.
Jeremy Lowe.
Space Tiger.
Connor Church.
Vincent Modica.
Luke Canoodles.
Heath Robinson.
Joe.
Zach Connor.
Hugh Bolin.
Zambambino.
Brian Hobgood.
Patreon_donator, yo. Yep. Hey, Patreon_donator. You want these called out, right? You want these grammatical.
Oh, absolutely. If you
Okay.
write it as one word, you got to say it fast. If there's an underscore, we're going to read it. It's canon.
It's the law.
It is law. It is book. Joe, single quote, quotation, spooky digital ghost, single quote, quotation, Tierney.
God damn it, what have we started?
Jordan Lockwood.
Valhalla Black.
Foolish for Deborah.
See, Kevin does not challenge himself to say it as in one breathless attack upon the name.
Foolish for Deborah.
Tom Witham.
Kevin Hamilton.
Andrew, oh man, what are we gonna do with all these ding-dongs in America, Jadzak?
We're going to eat them. Ding dongs are delicious.
Are we the ding dongs?
Ooh, I loved it. Yeah. Are we the ding-dongs?
Lord Cornwallis.
John the Howling Eye Duda. Love that Paranoia Shop reference, man. That's very nice of you.
Nathan Remick.
Vivaldi.
Elizabeth Steenweg.
Cardamom Birkenbino. Had to center myself in order to say that right.
Andrew Evans.
Nicholas Johnson.
I get this one. Oh my god.
it's a fun one.
A pillar.
This name lives rent-free in my head.
I
I'm so
say it all the
excited
time in
against
real life.
Oh man. Okay. Daddy's happy apple boy.
Oh, you did it. You did it a great honor, Kevin.
You can't say that name without a smile.
Eric England. Or England.
Reed Stubendick.
Joey Evans.
Stupid, sexy Spencer Flanders.
People named Chad aren't actually like what you assume, so...
I want to know what that means.
I do too. There's a lot of ways to interpret that.
What does it mean?
Goon Cahoots.
Care-wise Gamgee.
Carly Sarnowski.
Dylan McCann.
Buff Cat.
Sean Minogue.
Swaggy YOLO Squire.
Oh yeah, that's another one of those rent-free. Cameron Hansen. Used to say audio, I think.
Yeah.
That's
what's
Cameron.
going on?
You're thinking of Cameron Murphy audio.
Oh, I'm
there's-
sorry.
We got a lot of good Camerons on
Camerons-
this
yeah.
book of name.
The Camerons are lumping together. Sorry, Camerons. Love a Cameron. Best character in Ferris Bueller.
Cameron shall inherit the earth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The purest character from Ferris Bueller, so you're in good company.
The best character.
Yeah.
Wiggle it.
Sness Dash
He
Chalmers.
gets SNES. I was wondering what he was going to do. He said SNES.
Oh,
I'd say
SNES.
SNES or SNES or SNES or Super Nintendo. There's
That's
a lot.
okay. That's okay. Generally depressing is how I feel about how Kevin says SNES.
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 Glenn.
Chip Handsome.
Matt McClellan.
Etonamore.
J.R. Chip.
John Pigeon Hat Barber.
Yeah.
Ben Bohan.
Alex Moon the Robot Dog.
R.L. Slink.
Stinklich.
Dan.
Chris Pittman is a bone wizard.
Sarah Kemp.
Tanya Turtle.
Boss Garrettson.
Bad Vibes Jr.
Brett.
Jonas Evan Voldson.
Calamity Carl.
Egg Baby.
Germ Juice.
Chili Dish Gambino.
Nick Johnson.
Juan Jalapena.
Stephen Day.
Kate and Franklin.
Dylan Eads.
Keith Halcrow.
Dakota Campion.
Chris, every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I'll pray, I'll be missing you, Dom. Nelson.
Wow, beautiful.
It's very beautiful. I couldn't sing it because I don't want to get copyright struck by P. Diddy or Sting.
Yeah.
But
P. Diddy would have been the first on the
oh,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But a beautiful tribute nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy Misodolakis.
Yes. Natas. We see you, Satan. We see you, Satan.
We see you backwards, Satan. Clay McCarty.
Adam, you goofed.
Sadie Kitson.
Jeremy Bowser.
That's exactly how Bowser sounds.
Thank you.
That's powerful. Matthew Stevens.
Parker Lee.
Muscles Bear.
Ryan Carroll.
Megan McCormick Mason.
Ham_boat.
Ninja Breadman.
Hoodlemon.
Carter Glass.
One time love and it was a blast. Soon found out had a Carter glass.
What?
Raymond Hernandez.
Flamily.
Matthew Sutton.
Got little old moi pretty freaked.
You're getting some hot ones, dude.
I
on your
know,
first
it's
go.
great.
Wow. Wade Norcross.
What do you mean you got hot ones? I got Patrick Murphy over here.
Patrick Murphy Audio.
_venomous_viper.
Russell Gore.
Kelsey Kinnaman.
Peanutberg.
The Crowfens.
Oh, by the way, Peanutberg, congratulations on your baby.
Oh, congrats.
Baby Peanutberg.
Baby Nut. Jimmy Soul.
Russell Castberg.
Xavier Jimenez.
Dr. Chocula.
Brendan Arafin.
Liam Neeson's dough.
Jeffrey Owen Cahy.
Elliot Thompson III.
Comfy System.
Sunset Streak.
Meet Virginia.
I thought about that one today in my
Oh,
head.
I like that.
Kelly the Barbarian.
Jordan Slamsy.
Michael Mello.
Chris Putrekas.
Zach Weir.
Tamjid Munir.
Cod Salmon.
A Milky Nug.
George Michael, parentheses wham, close parentheses.
Thank you for clarifying.
Michael Cupca. I assumed the cupcake was not finished in writing. Michael Cupcake.
You guys are making me really hungry.
Good cupcakes aren't finished, only abandoned.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just stunned. Julian LaMendia.
Adam Muth or Adam Muth.
Who knows? Dungeon Kappa knows.
MC Hamster.
The Shrekonomicon.
Tobias Clark.
Ashley Northup.
Mike Spaghetti Jones.
Robert Allen Cook the Third.
Redemption.
Dylan Napier.
Nicole Watkins.
Matthew Higgins.
Leanna Urenko.
Angelo Santone.
Chris.
The Davy Boy.
Kenium.
Zoranath, I think is what I've been landing on. Zoranath.
Yeah, that's like a cool wizard name.
Yeah.
Skelefella.
This is cool. 69. Pauly Shore 311.
I keep saying it's too dangerous of a combination. You gotta be careful putting Pauly Shore next
that
to
is
it.
riding some legality lines there.
Guys, as Eric Andre said, always remember 311.
Hey, new people to the Book of Names. Welcome to the Book of Names.
Oh yeah, welcome new people. Wagmar Wigmer. I can't wait to say that name a bunch.
Dakota Kemp, and good luck, Paul.
XX_epic gamer 42069_XX Smith.
Oh, dude, can you totally carry me in League of Legends, please? Please help me. What about welcome new Patreon Kieran McNamara?
Welcome new Patreon patron Diet Soda.
Welcome new Patreon patron Coily Jones.
Welcome new Patreon patron Jeffrey Klein.
Welcome new Patreon patron Ross Short.
And finally, welcome the last name to enter the Book of Names. For now, Michael Kokinos.
Welcome all of you, and thank you all again for your wonderful support and love.
I hope you feel the life force that you've sucked out of us during this reading.
Thanks for booking.
Thank you for booking.
Thank you for being a name.
All right, book it.
Book it.
Book it. Scatter.
Scatter.